On its 20th year, Mega raises the bar in its mission to find the next best young designer in Philippine fashion. And because the competition is on its 10th edition, we're going to be tougher than ever.
Well, with this season, I'm going to be with the top 18 every step of the way. I'm going to go buy fabric with them, and what I really want to do for them is to just be a part of shaping their point of view as a designer. At the same time, of course, as the fashion editor, I know what women really want to wear. I can tell them like, oh, that's been shot 1,000 times before. I've seen that a lot of times before. Or I can give them tips in what is the next trend, everything that will look good on a woman.
As a judge, I would like to think that I'm fair. I would give praise and I'll be nice if that person deserves it. However, I can be quite critical as well. And that means that I will be looking at the technical aspects of that person's work, the execution, the finish, and how a garment falls. And I know these things because as a model for many years, I've worn hundreds and thousands of garments. And I know what they're supposed to fit on a model.
For this season, we're also bringing back a designer whose name has transcended the world of fashion and showbiz. A full-fledged couturier to the stars, the ever-quirky resident judge, Avel Bacudio. And to complete the fashion council, you've got me.
Well, as a judge, I think I'm fair. And I started as a kind judge. But then, of course, as I get used to it, I get to be stricter. As a judge, I really have to detach myself because otherwise, I'll stop myself from giving you the advice that you actually need.
For this season's winner, what I'm hoping to see is someone not only who can keep up with the trends, but someone who can set and dictate the trends.
Not the most talented, but the ones who can take criticism and act on it. They're the ones who succeed. And so I'm not going to spare them my constructive criticism.
We'd like to see things that we've never seen before. In other words, intrigue us. We want to be intrigued.
The mega young designer should have that knowledge, that instinct, or that pulse in knowing what women not only would want to wear today, but also what they want to wear tomorrow and the next coming years.
Who is very proud of their background, meaning someone who represents the Philippines and being Filipino, whether that could be seen in their design in the shape or the textile that is used. That way they can represent the Philippines internationally to the entire world.
The YDC is like school. You learn so much. And the person who learns the most and puts it into practice and is very open to what the mentors tell him is the one who will win. And right now, any one of them can be that person. In the third season of Generation Mega, a colorful array of aspiring young designers took a chance and braved the fashion spotlight.
I'm Nikita Agatha Girasilet.
I'm Kirby Cruz.
I'm Alan Lacerna. I'm 25 years old. I'm from San Pedro, Laguna.
Hi, I'm Ann Lorio. I'm from Tresa Mortera City, Cavite.
Yes!
I'm Mary Ann Casanova. I'm 26 years old.
I'm Ram from Iloilo po.
I'm Butch Ilyu.
My name is Liza.
Name?
I'm Cordin po.
My name is Christian Malyabo. Just call me Ian for short.
Armed with their sketchbooks and audition pieces, the designers try their best to impress our panel of judges.
Very hard pa naman to pull that off.
Yung cutout na yan. Anong ginamit mo yun? Yung mga studs na yun, dinikit mo?
Stitch pa. Hand stitch.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Masyado yata napahaba mo ang isa, girl.
Haba niya.
Ba't ang haba?
This one of my grad showpiece.
So anong sabi ng teacher mo diyan sa trail na yan?
Masyado daw po mahaba sa runway.
Hindi mo pinuputulan.
Actually, gusto ko pa po sana siya
Ayan, mas
mas mahaba.
buwang gayong ganyan. Ito na yung fabric,
Very nice.
Ano siya?
Tool.
Ganda.
Tool na dye.
You dyed it? Ah, very good.
Wow!
Alam mo, mahirap i-dye yan, ha? Dumidikit yan sa kamay.
Actually, napasok po ako ng...
Sa kapag nabasa yan, dumidikit yan dito. Dumidikit yan.
Very, wow.
Maganda
okay.
pagkagawa.
Because
Okay.
I'm very ambitious, so ginawa ko siya.
Saan nanalo ito?
Actually, nanalo po siya sa test the
There we go, better.
2012
Should we go back?
official uniform nila. Isa sa mga uniform.
Diyos ko naman, paano din ginawa mo kami test na
It's very well made.
Maganda pagkagawa,
Thank you.
kapatid
Go.
ka ni Rachel Ango.
Totoo?
Yeah! Kumakanta ka rin? Oh.
Sige nga,
I
sample.
want
Sample.
example.
Parang magkasabi.
Dali na,
Sige nga, sample.
Dali na. Friend ko si Rachel.
I've been to many places in my life and time. Sorry.
Okay na yun.
Kaya po ako nag-designer.
Kaya designer.
Like ko to.
I like the top of this. I would wear it with like...
Ha? Talaga?
Can I see? Can you come forward?
Ikaw ang gumawa nito, sweetheart?
No. I mean, the sewing, I didn't do it. But the pattern, did it myself.
Naupo ka, no? Dapat hindi yan inuupo.
Ay, you can sit.
Talaga? Ay, bongga! Oo, sige nga, upo ka nga.
Ano, i-remove na po yung snap po niya.
Ay, okay.
Ay, ano, saan?
The snap, there.
Ah.
Ay, bongga!
That's so clever.
Wow!
Naisip mo yun?
Hindi ko naisip yan, ha? Bongga siya, oh.
Very, very nice.
Sa likod, sa likod. Oh!
Oh.
Very nice.
Gusto kong makita yan ng isang collection.
With the competition getting tougher, the judges did not spare the designers who needed to hear their constructive criticisms.
Ito parang hindi mo pinag-isipan.
Wala masyadong effort.
Pero mayroon ka naman siguro, mayroon kang ilalabas, hindi mo lang siguro na ilabas dito.
Kung given a chance, siguro naman I can
Pero sweetheart, ito na yung chance
Pull it
mo.
off.
Ito na yung magiging star, ito na yung makikita ka sa TV. Hindi mo inayos.
Ang dami kasing ganyan eh. Why did you choose these two pieces as your audition piece?
Siguro po yung ano kasi, ito yung malinis ko nagawa.
Yung iba madumi?
You know what, girl? Spandex na yan, ha? Pero may problema pa rin yung likod.
Sa fit.
Teacher ka pa naman. Pero tama yung sabi ni Sari, parang kahit saang store ngayon, pwedeng mabibili mo yung ganyan.
It's just that, kasi coming in, it doesn't look put together. Parang there's a styling problem here.
And who's your market?
Market would be sensible women, like quality clothing. They can repeat a lot of
That doesn't show in anything you've done.
Sorry.
Sensible women.
I know.
Klaseng hem naman yan, Renat.
yeah, well, it should have been pressed.
Puckering. Well,
Pressed,
it's
yes.
puckering.
And it's my pet peeve, ha?
Sure.
And before, like when I used to study, they always made me pagsabihan. The inner seam, when it's a little sheer, I'd really prefer like a French seam more than just the flat, diba?
Okay, yeah.
Pero ito parang sorry for the word,
Yes.
Type naman kita, parang magsasagala, parang gano'n.
Opo.
Parang
Okay.
sa probinsya galing.
I don't like the fabric of
Yes. Pero alam kong mayroon kang ilalabas.
I want to
Sure.
know what happened. Parang,
Um,
kasi a person who dresses like that, with
Yes.
that aesthetic, for me, will not think that this is pretty
I agree.
in any form.
Alam mo, sweetheart, lahat ng mga nag-aral ng mga industrial, magagaling na gumawa ng damit. Pero itong sa'yo parang... Hindi ko nakita yung pagiging engineer mo dyan.
You know, Oz, naaalala ko din yung work mo. Kaya lang, usually, ako ang nagpapatanggal paminsan sa Mega when we're already doing the runway. Because I know it's futuristic and sometimes we need futuristic, but you really have to improve your craftsmanship. Kasi sa picture pa lang nakikita ko na yung pocketing. It's also your choice of fabric. As a
Yeah.
designer, you cannot blame the fabric. You have to know how the
How to
fabric
manipulate
moves.
it.
Okay, this one first. It's actually made of recycled materials. These are the ends of the pants.
Okay.
And this is inspired by tribal because based on research, tribal right now is in. So, just a sexy cut.
Maganda yan sa TV, pero in parang cocktail event, parang
It's very different.
Kasi alam mo, naghahanap kami syempre, kailangan malinis ang pagkagawa. Di ba kasi ito parang pang malayo lang pwede.
While some designers were found wanting, a few managed to steal the judges' nods at first glance.
alam mo magandang sketch mo ha.
Thank you.
Ikaw ang gumawa nito.
Opo.
I love it. I love how he made
It's
it.
parang Japan. Alam mo, kung hindi ka magaling na magiging designer, magaling kang illustrator.
Platform.
Why did you want to join?
Maraming mga tao kasi na super dinadown ako.
Bakit?
Sabi nila, anong magagawa mo sa fashion? Ganyan. Parang
Like
kung...
who? Like your family?
No, may cousins or friends.
I see. How do you feel about that?
Siyempre nasaktan, pero yun parang nagiging
It's your
inspiration.
motivation.
Magaling ka sa
And
tela.
look, yeah,
Magaling ka
it's
sa
very
tela.
expensive looking.
It looks very expensive.
And look, oh, it's no puckering.
Actually,
Skirt pala
ikaw yung bagong Joey Samson.
I know, yes.
Yeah.
And I love that little detail.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Yung mga details mo, bago. Yung cutout mo, bago. At kung ikaw ang gumawa niyan, parang pinanganak na yata yung papalit sa akin.
At 18 years old ka
Oh
na.
my God, you're so good.
I'm so
Oo.
excited.
Wag mong iwawala yung kinukutya ka ng mga kasin mo. Parating nandoon yun sa loob mo. Para parating, yun ang pinaghuhugutan mo ng lakas. Go! Gusto mo?
Oh, I like it very much. Ito yung merong ako dyan. Okay, sige. Can you see the back?
Okay.
Kasi I think it's gonna be
Humatay
too
ko.
dry, black and white lang.
Thank you.
And it's much more interesting, lalo na
I
pag iba-ibang
like it.
texture.
I
Pero the
love it na meron siyang ganyan.
Pero the skirt is sobrang check na check na
Yeah.
check.
Thank you.
Kasi alam mo, pag binagay mo yan sa department store, na local or international department store, bibenta siya.
Sana
Bibenta
naka
siya.
sana inayos mo lang yung underwear ng mga model. Nakakasira.
Nakaka-distract.
I did bring some underwear na nidesign ko before.
Can I see this one?
So yun.
What is this?
Alam mo,
Okay,
saka
it's an
pinag-aralan mong
overlay.
mabuti. Ito
I
yung
love
mga
this
sa
one.
panty, di
Little
ba?
details.
Yes.
Ito yung mga panty ng
Snakeskin
underwear.
lace.
Ganda ng skirt.
Gusto ko nang bilhin. Magkano yan?
Ganda ng top nito. I don't like yung baba.
I like both. But I don't, sana it's all black for me.
This is the blue.
May iba ka pa? Asa na?
Dali, kunin mo. Go! Hablon to.
It's very Patrice, no?
Oo.
Girl,
I like that it's a thicker
dapat
strap.
bigyan ka
It's
ng
different.
bonggang-bonggang check ng Iloilo kasi ginagamit mo yung local materials. Napakaganda ng
Actually,
pagkagawa
natakot
mo.
ako nung sinabi mo yun eh. Kasi sabi ko, naku, ano na namang indigenous ek-ek yan.
Bago.
Tapos, pero maganda ang pagkagawa.
It's so classy.
Alam mo ba na
and
favorite ko to?
expensive.
Na drapings. Ito yung ginagawa ko parati.
Forte yan ni FL.
Pero ngayon parang ayoko nang gumawa. Kasi nakita ko sa'yo mas magaling kang gumawa sa akin.
Ay, wow!
Pero hindi, alam mo ang pinaka kulang lang sa'yo, kaya nag-wave ng ganyan kasi makina ang ginamit mo. Dapat kamay sa loob. Pero okay yan, girl. Halika dito.
Para sa akin, yan ang futuristic.
Yes.
Diba? That's
And
wearable.
it looks so expensive.
Yeah.
It's not campy or costumey at all. I love it.
Ganda.
I would wear this.
Coming up, meet the interesting personalities at the Go-Sees.
I'm from Cebu. Ang hirap naging ganito na size. Kaya nga eh. Extra 10 pounds, my God!